middle name is Faith. Yeah, you see. Yeah, you will see it in my distance. Precious Faith. That is what is in my every of my distance. I don't have Igbo name is not in my distance. It's Precious Faith. When I mean by faith, I faith this God's word. When I mean by, let me tell you the truth. If you come to this land and tell yourself and say, I will succeed, no matter the storm, no matter where you found yourself, if that works for you, do you know what it means? You never give up. I always say, somebody was saying, I have made an application for this, I have made an application for that, and I have given up. I says, even my father-in-law, who faith-wise is not like deep, will always tell us, every time he said, knock as many, in this place he says, he has been here more than 30 years, getting to 40 years. He says, in this place, he said, knock as many doors that you can knock. Let them be telling you, no. But there is one day, one door will open. And I believe that word. I never ever get depressed, never ever get down. How things pan out now. Never see yourself, never see anything. But tell yourself and say, in this land, even when the law comes in place, looking as if it is against you, faith it. As the law comes out, immediately tell that law and says, you will favor me. I have told you that it is the dependence. Am I lying? At least there is a confirmation. But it is white paper now. Is it not white paper? But do you know what? Do you know there are some people, even in that this thing, it is still not working? Two of us, when they apply their own, the white paper growing, and say, I must deal with you. And there are some people, even still in that white paper, the white paper is still they will still faith it and just say, let us still apply. And they apply and they give them. Let me be honest with you. That is why faith matters. Somebody, they refused. Do you know what was happening? As he applied, they said they refused. He called the lawyer and said, judicial review. They do judicial review. They said we're still standing on this thing here. Faith oppose what God has given you. God has given you faith. Is it not true? And he didn't give you that faith for you to decorate it. He gives you faith for you to push. Use it. And that is the delivery God has given to you. Number 4. That is where, before I come to a conclusion, why don't we use what God has given to us? That is the question. Why don't we use what God has given you? Faith. God has given you his word. God has given you his promises. God has given you everything that pertains to life. Why don't we use it? Because some of us still lives with fear. But he said God has not given us the spirit of what? God has not given us. But then what has he given me? If he has not given me fear, why am I fearing? That is a question. He has not given me the spirit of fear. But why am I afraid? Why am I not unboxing? Why was because I have received another delivery. The delivery God gave is the delivery of faith. The devil also knocked on the door. And you know what I call that delivery? The delivery of, there are some people who clean gutter, who clean pet, who do this and that, normally deliver something in the door. True of us, you don't use them. That they will then say, if you are looking for somebody to clean your garden, somebody to clean this thing, those things are not gifts. Okay? So what is it is an information. But then there is what we mean by gifts. Gift means you are expecting it. So what God has given to you, most times you will go out and you come back, you find on your doorpost, you will see some flyers. True of us. Sometimes you throw it away. What the devil is giving you are flyers that you don't need. And what God is giving to you is a gift that you need. So therefore, whenever the devil comes with fear, what do? Bin it and say wrong address. Look at somebody and say wrong address. If poverty is coming your way, look at somebody and say wrong address. If it is struggling, that every time you have to struggle for everything to come through to pass, look at somebody and say wrong address.